Hi, I'm Skyler with Logan Services, a plumber out of our Columbus division, and we are here to talk to you about some sump pumps. So, what is a sump pump? If you have a basement or a crawl space, you likely have one of these. If you're a new homeowner and you just purchased a home with a sump pump and you're unfamiliar with them, this could also be a great little learning experience for you as well. So this is our sump pump. It's the Zoller brand. These are solid cast iron pumps. This is important because these are sitting in a mud pit for their entire lifespan. If you go down into your basement, crawl space, wherever it is, you'll see a big pit with some water flowing into it and then a bunch of weird pipes and plugs and all types of cords. You might not know exactly what it is. It's exactly where this guy will sit. It should have some sort of a cover so you don't trip in there or anything like that. The sump pump is your flood protection essentially. So basements, crawl spaces, we have drains that run around the foundation of the home and they empty into our sump pit. So how does the sump pump work? As your water level increases in that pit, it's going to slowly raise this buoy here. And as it raises with the water level, you'll hear it click right there. That's going to trigger it to start pumping the water out of our discharge pipe, which is a simple connection, threaded piece here. You'll tighten that down a little more, and then of course, obviously you'll have your big pipe coming up. One other very important thing about a sump pump that maybe you have, maybe you don't, it's what you should have. It's called a check valve. What this does is this is going to stop the water from coming back into the pit. So your check valve, if you look here, there's a little flap. As the water goes up through, it's going to open this flap up and let the water pass through. When the water stops, it's going to slam itself back shut, not allowing water to come back through into your pit. These things can fail, and over time, they should always be replaced. When you replace your sump pump, you should always get a brand new, fresh check valve. Here you can see the size difference and the age. So this was about a 10-year pump that I took out yesterday and replaced, of course, with our new Zoller pump. Big size difference. The big thing when you're looking at these older pumps is how do I maintain them? How do I get the most lifespan out of this pump? There's a couple things you can do. Sump pumps are fairly simple devices. There's not much you can do to them. The best thing to do is to pull this pump out at least once a year and clean the bottom of it. When you're looking here, this one luckily does have kind of a nice little base here, but this is where our water's coming through the bottom of these. It's also where it sits in the pit full of mud, rocks, debris, anything that can fall down in there. So cleaning these out once a year, just pulling them out, cleaning off all these screens right here, can absolutely prolong the lifespan of the pump, as well as if you ever hear any very loud kind of grinding noises out of your sump pump, you likely have some debris caught in the motor itself. That is kind of your first warning sign that the sump pump is on its way out. So the more a pump gets used, the quicker you're going to have to replace it. The less it's used, the more life you'll get out of it. Typically, my rule of thumb is if we're over 7 years, replace your pump. Do it before it goes bad, before you have a disaster. Because like I said, this is your flood protection in your basement and your crawl space. So like I said, pulling these out and cleaning them once a year, that is something we here at Logan Services do offer on our yearly plumbing maintenance plan. It is something most homeowners can do themselves. Just depends how your piping is set up and your comfort level. If you're uncomfortable with it, give us a call. We can come out, clean it up, inspect it. When it is time for replacement, of course, we can talk about replacement options then as well.